Hello Harvard 6, welcome to EiE Video English Lesson 2. Today, please open to page 10. Let's practice reading the essay one more time and think about the questions below. We'll answer the questions together on Friday.
My trip to America. Many people have different opinions on what they want to do for their vacation. There are people who want to relax at a beach, visit busy cities, or go on a cruise. I have been on various types of vacations. However, my trip to America was the most memorable. This is because I did so much with my family. First in New York, we got to see all the soaring skyscrapers. They look much bigger and wider than anything I have ever seen in Seoul. Then, we went to Six Flags in New Jersey. There we rode all the thrilling roller coasters one could ride. Next, we flew over to Washington, D.C. We went to the most famous museum, the National Gallery of Arts. After that, we saw the stunning White House. That is where the president lives. Next, we went to Florida. We went to well-known attractions and ate at fabulous restaurants. Then we took a cruise around the Caribbean for 4 nights and 5 days. On the cruise, everything was all you can eat. There were so many selections of food to choose from. It was too tough to choose between all of them. Since I have arrived back in Seoul, I feel a bit sad because my long journey came to an end. However, I must say that was the most pleasant and delightful trip I have ever taken.
Making a memorable trip. Vacations are a great way to spend quality family time and relax. Let's brainstorm some ideas on places to go for a memorable trip. Make plans for your own trip. Use the words in the box below to describe the places you want to go. If you do not know these cities or countries, you can ask me for help. Try to use these words: amazing, wonderful, exciting, beautiful, charming, famous, fascinating, expensive, huge, or ancient. On the next page, we're going to see an example of how to use these. Let's read this example together. Then you will write your own. Example number 1. I really want to go to London, Paris, New York, Sydney, and Tokyo. First, I will go to London because it is famous. Next, I will go to Paris because it is romantic. Then, I will go to New York because it is a fun city. After that, I will go to Sydney because it is wonderful. Finally, I will go to Tokyo because it is a fascinating city. Going to many famous places will make my trip a memorable one. We're going to write just like this, listing 5 cities you want to go to and the reason you want to go to it. Then, tell me, how will this trip be? Now, choose 5 cities you want to go to. Circle the ones you want to go to, and then use them to write about your world trip. Do you want to go to Moscow? Where is Moscow? Moscow is in Russia. What can you see in Moscow? You can see the Kremlin or Red Square. How about New York? Where is New York? New York is in the United States of America. What can you see in New York? In New York, you can see the Empire State Building, or the Statue of Liberty? How about Paris? Where is Paris? Paris is in France. In Paris, you can see the Eiffel Tower or the Louvre. How about Delhi? Where is Delhi? Delhi is in India. You can see the Taj Mahal or many beautiful temples. How about Rome? Rome is in Italy. In Rome, you can see the Colosseum or the Vatican. Do you want to go to London? Where is London? London is in England. What can you see in London? In London, you can see Big Ben or Buckingham Palace. How about Cairo? Where is Cairo? Cairo is in Egypt. You can see the pyramids of Giza or the Sphinx. How about Sydney? What can you see in Sydney? In Sydney, you can see the Opera House, or you can go on an outback adventure and see kangaroos. How about Athens? Where is Athens? Athens is in Greece. What can you see in Athens? You can see the Acropolis in Athens. How about Nigeria? Where is Nigeria? Nigeria is in Africa. It is on the equator. The weather is wonderful. How about Beijing? Where is Beijing? Beijing is in China. What can you see in Beijing? In Beijing, you can see many wonderful modern buildings and very old cities like the Forbidden City. How about Rio? Where is Rio? Rio is in Brazil. What can you see in Rio? In Rio, you can see the statue of the Lord and Savior. It is high up on a hill. Also, you can watch fireworks on New Year's Eve while swimming in the water. It is very warm on New Year's Eve. Which cities around the world do you want to go to? Let's write about your world trip. List 5 places you want to go. Then, tell me each city individually. What is the first city you want to go to? Why do you want to go there? Do this for all 5 cities. Then, tell me how will your trip be?
Hello, my name is Terry, and I want to tell you about my extraordinary family trip to Egypt. First, we ate many amazing Egyptian dishes. The spices they used were strange, but it was very tasty. Next, we rode camels around the desert. It was not the same as riding horses. It was frightening at first, but a wonderful experience overall. Finally, my family and I saw many ancient buildings, like the Great Pyramid. It was very hot and sunny, but the sights were fascinating. Eating good food, riding exciting camels, and visiting famous places really made my trip a memorable one.
Listen to this story. Then, outline the paragraph below. Okay, good job today, guys. Here's your homework. Finish page 11 and 14 in the student book. We'll check together on Friday. Then, finish workbook page 5 and practice book page 6 to 9.